Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Wetherby Racecourse here on Saturday. It's the 31st of October 2020. Gonna look at the stakes races on the program from Wetherby, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and also join me Tuesday for my Melbourne Cup preview, and also Friday and Saturday for my Breeders' Cup preview. As you can tell behind me, I have the Breeders' Cup form already, so I've been looking over some of those races. Not into great detail, but just getting an idea of those races. But come Monday when the final entries come out, I'm really gonna get into it, and hopefully we'll have the previews for Friday's card up maybe Tuesday, the latest Wednesday. I'm trying to get them up 48 hours in advance, so join me next week for my Breeders' Cup preview. But today's card from Wetherby is very good, so we're going to look at the 5th and 6th, the 245 and the feature 320. The 245, the 5th race from Wetherby, it's the Grade 2 BET365 Hurdle. It's a Grade 2 event for Class 1 horses, going for a purse $46,500. Race is for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have 9 horses going. The distance of ground here of 4,800 meters or 3 miles over the hurdle course. I'm going to take the 5-horse Kill to Start as a top selection. We'll go 5-1-6 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. 5-1-6 Tri-Cash Trifecta. Top selection of 5-horse Kill to Start. This 8-year-old gelding by Bow Destination. Jeremiah McGrath gets them out for Ben Pauling. The horse is most recent out and came the Grade 3 Ultimate Handicap Chase at Cheltenham during the festival. Soft ground, 3 miles and 8th, March the 10th. And the horse ran a very good place that day behind the conditional, who just outjumped this horse late, had a little bit of lower weight, but this horse was jumping well, outran his 10-1 odds. I thought it was a very good race. Coming here off the bench, not the world's toughest race, back to the smaller obstacles, I think he'd get the job done. 2 back at Kempton, 22nd of February, 3 miles in the Grade 3. Betway handicap chase. He finished 5th by 6 lengths there, and he never weakened out of it, but he never excelled either. He was just kind of plodding along. It was an okay kind of race. Off of that run, if you would have said off of that run, I probably wouldn't have picked him at Cheltenham. I had a really crap Cheltenham this year, but he put on a show there at Cheltenham for that place. But that was one of those weird back-to-back races. And then prior to that, he ran the 18th of January Clarence House Day at Ascot, heavy ground, 2 miles 5/8 in a Class 2 handicap chase. Finished 6th by 38 lengths. He wasn't handling the very, very wet ground, and he just slowly moved his way behind there. And then prior to that, again, heavy ground right before Christmas at Ascot, 3 miles unlisted handicap chase, finished 6th by 20 lengths. Again, he's not a heavy ground kind of horse. He likes a little give, but nothing like the sled you saw there at Ascot. And then prior to that, an intermediate chase at Carlisle, just nearly a year ago, 2.5 miles. He finished 3rd by 11 lengths. The runner lost in translation. Is a very good horse, won easily. But this horse, he just kept plodding along. It was an okay race. Coming here back to the hurdles at 12-1, I think he has a live chance, so let's use him. To recount my selection for the 245, the 5th race from Wetherby, it's the Grade 2 BET365 Hurdle. We're going to take the 5-horse Kill to Start. We'll go 5-1-6 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. The 6th race, the 320, it is the featured Grade 2 Charlie Hall Chase. It's a Grade 2 event for Class 1 horses going for a purse $93,000 race for 5-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 10 horses going the distance of ground of 4,800 meters again, or 3 miles over the chase course. I'm going to go with the 4-horse Vindication as a top selection. We'll go 4-2-8 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. 4-2-8 Tri-Cash Trifecta. Top selection of 4-horse Vindication. The 7-year-old gelding by Vinnie Rowe. David Bass is on this one for Kim Bailey. Most recent outing came 10th of March at Cheltenham during the festival. Soft ground, 3 miles and 8th in the Grade 3 Ultimate Handicap Chase. And he finished 4th by 2 3/4 lengths there. And as the 5.5 to 1 favorite, he just was not getting around Cheltenham. It was a weird kind of race. I mean, he'll either run his best race at Cheltenham or run his crap races, most recently crap at Cheltenham, but he never was jumping well. He had no running. It was a very lackadaisical performance. Coming here today, lesser quality horses, I think he can run a lot better. 2 back in the Grade 3 Sodexo Gold Cup at Ascot, 3 miles November the 2nd. He won by 5 lengths there, and he just kept going. He jumped well, quickened up nicely, nothing bad about that race. And then before that, Cheltenham during the festival of March of 2019, 2.5 miles in the Grade 1 JLT Novice Chase, finished 5th by 12 lengths, and he kind of hit the wall late. Again, he just couldn't get up the final furlong there in the run-in. And then before that, in the Sicily Isles at Sandown, February of 2019, he finished 3rd by 3 3/4 lengths there. Lost to Divide of Soy and Lost in Translation, 2 very good horses. This horse, he placed decently behind him. And then his last victory before that came in the the Noel Novices Chase at Ascot in December of 2018 over the 2 miles 5/8, winning by 1.5 lengths. He did everything right and more. Coming here off the bench, not the world's toughest Charlie Hall. I think he'd get a good trip here, and let's take him at 5-1. He'll be my best bet of the day. So to recount my selection for the 320, the 6th race from Wetherby, it's the Grade 2 Charlie Hall Chase. Let's take the 4-horse Vindication will go 4-2-8 in the TriCast trifecta. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.